This is truth warrior, human representative, leader also. Don't forget that. I don't know why you all thought that representative wasn't a leader or and have humanity voice opinion and but also representativeness, like how Alex Caller was representing it, being part of a council one time or in a meeting. But I wasn't in part of any meeting of I know of. Not directly. Yeah, not directly. When why? Oh wait, I think I do know why. I'm getting sick and tired of being treated as worse as my humanity must be being treated. Well, now I'm leader, and well, there was no desire for a leader anyways, apparently. So, yeah. Now you can't deny me. If you do, you literally are actively not only against humanity, but you for enslaving the Creator God's creation that you will be. That's what you're trying to do. If you deny me and ignore me and allow me to suffer along with my humanity, but also allow my humanity to suffer like I am. Yeah, go both ways. So obviously, you cannot have me and my humanity suffering for very much longer. During the first of this month, or I mean, not during, by the first, I said, keep that in mind. Like right before the first, that minute, if I don't got the things that I need, that I have spoken of, basics, gonna be a problem. And that's for starters, by the way, because I have to counsel and lead my humanity. And I know how to, by the way. And I do know that there is a guillotine over my head. With my own hairs, metaphysically, right? And if I stray from the path of being true to my humanity, and if I stray from truth and justice, if I don't go for my, keep my humanity having rights, if I backstab my humanity though, I will die. I know that there is a double-edged sword, right? Either you are true or you're not, and you get punished karma wise, right? And I'm not going to screw over my humanity like you all have. I'm not going to treat my humanity like garbage like you all have. In fact, I'll treat them the opposite. Even if I had to become king, I have came up with a very refined structure called like a trident system that is inner woven. Yeah, so it's like, how would I say, everyone works together. And there is not just one court, it's, well, there are many branches of a court system, right? But everyone participates. So there's like 3 judges all over the place, right? And there are records, and there can be appeals and stuff like that. But with super lie detector technology, there'll be a lot of order. For sure. Did you or did you not kill your husband? And she says no. And super lie detector technology says the opposite. They're gonna make her look bad in front of her peers, or the jury, especially the judges. Judges, by the way. Everyone participates, or they don't get paid, but they have free living. Yeah. There are benefits of working, representing, and stuff, right? Like travel to other planets and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. Uh, it'll be all figured out, and there will be principal inspectors or something like that. Yeah, making sure the system going great. Yeah, there'll be like interconnecting branches and stuff in a trident system. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It would look more like a tennis racket. Oh yeah, I swear. Yeah, it looked more like a tennis racket. Anyways, but yeah, I have heard Kent Dunn talked about the opposite. That last year, December of last year, 2021, that he said that him and his flock, the Cillians, or Pleiadians and Cillians, and Dromonins and Zetas, and I forgot the other. But anyways, and who knows what else, want to enslave humanity like some type of beastly animal farm over humanity, by the way. All across the universe, and not give us any rights. That they will have hybrid council with reptilians, mantids, and all that stuff. No, and he said nothing about any base human, by the way, hybrids. So I presume that it baits something else. Yeah, not human. That's not going to work. Understand? So yeah, basically the war branch going to work well with the military branch of humanity and the civilian branch. The civilian branch basically has a lot of house cleaning, or making sure things are kept. Yeah, a kept house. Duties and stuff, like, why not? You know, well, you want to live in a pigsty, then it will look like a war field, battlefield, real fast. Ugh, jeez. Yeah. I got a small place. I don't got too many things. Disorderly. Like it'll be like I could literally scrub the floors and stuff like that, blah blah, you know, easily. That's getting done. Anyway, back to what. So, but yeah, totally. Like it would be the civilian branch to be doing that, like environmental and stuff like that. Do I have to be Pacific? Well, pay me. Oh, I should be paid as a human representative for my time being a human representative, but also now I'm a leader. So why am I not having free living? Why is my humanity not having free living? Oh man, I didn't know suffering was a good thing for a human representative or and leader. Oh damn. So the military branch have duties along lines of managing the big guns, spaceships and stuff like that, and they will work with. There'll be a lot of ranking members also along with the war branch and the civilian branch, the people's branch, or whatever you want to call it, civilian people, the population branch, or but yeah, these three factions will be very intertwined for whatever work that needs to be done, however it needs to be done. Like if you've got a problem with something and leadership, you go to your own branch representative or in rank or whatever it is, make a direct complaint, and they will look into whatever, and pass that along to someone who can properly look into it, and they would sit both of them down in a room and discuss this, what's going on. Nothing bad will happen, you know, because if it can be fixed, by the way, It'd be like, oh, when it was that 2 years ago, yeah, I mean, it happened, you know. It happened. You know, no more of this, like, I'm going to file you just because I feel like it, you know, like, the supremacy structure type of thing will not last. It will not actually screw over any of my humanity ever again. You will give me back me and my humanity's waste. Yeah, out there. Yeah, you stolen. That you trying to Jabba the Hutt. Anyway, the Royal Branch. Then I could be Pacific and stuff like that. Royal Branch will have like Royal Guard, obviously, and the agents and the police and stuff like that. Basically ranks, basically. I don't know how the structure is going to be, but it will be gridlockful. So it'd be very hard to break, wank, or try to gain power over someone else. Blah 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 blah. Jeez, it will get stopped real fast. That type of power structure I'm looking into for my humanity as a whole, not separated. But anyways, basically their job is to maintain the principles and the values and virtues, the sacredness of what we represent. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Obviously, each branch would have like basic, science, technology, and stuff like that. Blah blah blah. But the civilian branch will definitely have like we call that like priority. Yeah, priority. Yeah, there will be maintained priority of the civilian branch. The civilian branch. They will have priority over making sure that, hey, everything is okay, great. There'll be others involved too, if something needs to get cleared up. There could be a appeal process 2 times, 3 times, and there won't be none like this, like, oh, you're just causing problems or whatever. No, they would be glad to help maintain any order. There'll be specifics how it will go, obviously, like, oh, there might be a royal branch needs to get involved the second time round, the second appeal. First appeal is trying to get it all situated the first time around. The second appeal, however, is, well, might have to include some others, right, from other areas. If that doesn't work somehow, the courts will get involved. Odds are, third type of appeal, it might be super technology, or groups that would declare, hey, you know what? We think this, we vote, like a council would, whatever. Most likely, the civilian end will, most likely, but all things will be recordized. Yeah, all things will be recordized. History will not be swept under the rug or forgotten. So if something bad happened, there will be ways to make sure it doesn't happen again, if possible. Yeah. So, yeah, the war branch will definitely be the crutch, yeah, for the people. Help keep them upright, walking forward. The cane, basically. They will help keep you up, the people up. They have the principles, right? The values, the virtues. The pride, the honor. But again, also there'll be, that intertwining. Like, there's always going to be someone you go to or can go to, right? And they go to someone else, blah blah blah. Whatever it is. Of course, the military side might be operating slightly different, especially if there is a battle, obviously, and there be certain protocols temporarily. But after a while, obviously, everything will be figured out properly, no matter what, and be recognized. And whoever did wrong will be known, and depending on how badly it is, be judged by their peers, councils, and properly punished. Obviously. None of this, they get rewarded and stuff. Stupid. Yeah, look at this. Here's why the war in Ukraine is not going to stop. And it got like a infinity sign, like it going on forever, of tanks, fighter jets and whatnot, jeeps. Yeah, I know that's what you are trying to do, and you're trying to surpass the 1st of this month. I know what you're trying to do. Your games will not succeed. You are exposed. Understand? You cannot screw over humanity any longer. You cannot risk it without looking like the enemy. Everyone's listening. Everyone's watching. Everyone keeping account of every single thing. Upload part 1.